Next part, understanding the needs and expectations of interested parties. Understanding the needs and expectations of the interested parties is the first step in developing the quality management standards and the foundation for determining its scope, defining relevant quality objectives, and developing quality activities for achieving them. After understanding the context of the organization, it must be determined who the interested parties are and what their needs and expectations are. Interested parties could be considered as individuals or other business entities, even organizations, that may affect the organization's ability to provide a product according to the specifications, means quality specifications. Understanding their needs and expectations will create the organizational quality management conditions for the fulfillment of those needs and expectations over the long term and will enable the organization to achieve its objectives. Interested parties obviously differ from one another, so have different needs and expectations. For example, investors might require security for their investment, security guarantees for their investment with a good profit return. However, customers expect to get a product that meets their needs in the most effective way. And identifying these expectations may be crucial for determining the scope of the quality management standards and setting the quality objectives. There are a few points. Interested parties have a potential effect on the organization's ability to consistently provide products and services that meet customer and applicable statutory and regulatory requirements, means legal. The organization might identify and determine the interested parties that are relevant to the quality management standards. The organization might determine the requirements of interested parties relevant to same QMS. And the organization might monitor and review information about these interested parties and their relevant requirements. Now let's go next and let's review examples. For example, interested party and their needs and expectations. In this case, interested party are customers. So what their needs and expectations might be? Enhancement of customer satisfaction, obviously. Delivery of quality, price and performance of products or services according to specifications. Appropriate communication channels with the organization. And handling of property belonging to customers. Next one might be owners and shareholders. I mean business owners, product owners, and project shareholders. What's their needs and expectations? Obviously, increased revenue and market share. That's first thing they care about. Sustained profitability, same obvious one. Flexible and fast responses to market opportunities, and with evaluation of risks and opportunities. Next, interested party, employees of the organization. Their needs and expectations could be appropriate integration in the organization, a proper job definition, good work environment and obviously work opportunities with job security guarantees, social conditions, recognition and reward system, facilities for personnel in the organization, and developing and improving the competence of the personnel. Next, interested party, suppliers and partners. Their needs and expectations could be return on supply of goods or provision of services, appropriate communication channel between the organization and the supplier, provision of resources such as information, knowledge, expertise, technology, processes, training. It's usually and normally mutual. two-way street. Mutual benefits and continuity. Obviously, here the interested parties. Sticking to payments conditions. Handling of property belongings to external providers also should be considered. Regulators. Compliance with statutory and regulatory legal requirements. Anticipating and reacting to expected changes in statutory and regulatory requirements. Understanding the labor market and its effect on the loyalty of people in the organization would be considered from country to country, from continent to continent, from environment to environment. And finally, society, where your organization is active. Once again, like I told you, it could be from continent to continent, different social environments. Needs and expectations could be environmental protection. Some countries are very strict on this. Ethical behavior. Ethical behavior differs from country to country. Delivering product in accordance to the social, economic, ecological trends and local cultural aspects.